Hello, country people them. We don't come live again. I want to apologize for being a few minutes late. Now condition, it makes Jangare back bend. I know we intend for come late, but a day here, make with Tori. As na join, we na mash fire, we na share, I make it go far and wide, my country people them. We na know the usual routine. We na mash fire. We na share. For WhatsApp group, for Facebook, for Twitter, everywhere you go. Share out my contribute them as you join. Today, I bring una audios from Amber World. We will play some very interesting, fantastic audios them. Ambazona terrorists, they regret, they lament their frustration in the show publicly, which is fantastic for we, the black legs. So before I continue go far, a few people they don't message me for back in the past few days. Say, countryman, when you go live? Countryman, which day you go live? They ask and request for the live broadcast. And I asked them, say, you don't already finish watch Chris Anui live broadcast them, plus Joshua Carr, plus Sperm Chop, plus Eric Tato a live broadcast, because now them, they do black legism now, no be me. So, una pay attention to them. I don't tell una, we don't do our job so fantastically for the extent way. We don't even need for neck skin anymore. I go me holiday now, come me when I want. Because the Amber terrorists, they do the black legism for we. When I match fire my contributor, when I share them for this live broadcast today, I want to get a very minimum of 600 shares. Maybe we'll talk say 600. I want to say 1,000, but would I prove me wrong? Contribute them. They don't be long. Where countryman never come live. Now because I'll be there on holiday. So when I know the usual routine as you join, match fire, share, I make it go far and wide. I go play audios then. We'll play Kum Kum Anthem, play Cameroon National Anthem. The audios, they be queued up for my playlist. So I no go interrupt them too much. But if they talk something where it funny me, when I go hear me, I go laugh in the background. And if I feel the need for interject, for giving my own commentary and opinion, then so be it. I go pause the audio and I go interject, I go talk, I'll give my own commentary. And then I will continue for Match Fire. I will play the audios there. My contributor will be very entertaining. But first, when I listen.
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkumasa. We the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, Kumkumasa. You shall free our country from terror. And your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
Cameroonians! When I listen, my contributor, the first audio.
Now they tell when for this house, I give 2 weeks. If you go over Tunja, when I'm not fit for arrest, no pity. And then I give 2 weeks.
So my contributor, this audio, now Oliver Lekiaka, the film masher of Libya Land, now you talk. it is sent ultimatum to Field Marshal, or so-called Field Marshal, no pity for Bui. And the one thing I want to listen, when I pay attention to, now say the Shumbu, it don't invent another division in the northwest region or in their so-called Ambazonia Facebook country, another county, so now they get now 14 countries. You get another division or another county as they call them, where they call them say Ngomitunja, now how do you pronounce that? Ngomitunja and Bui. When I listen.
2 weeks. If you go over Tunja and Bui, we are not fit for arrest nor pity.
Arrest here.
Give 2 weeks. The gentle killers of the presidency of the dragon, like they go reach for that sector, and then when I go here, what will go happen? I say I give 2 weeks. Yes, they don't be too much. We not even get soldier, but they shoot soldier and they kill them. Eh? They shoot them, they kill them. No soldier from Gomutunja go fit for talk free. Because the soldier go talk, no people go capture shit. Eh? No people come and Gomutunja, who say come out for Bui? He can't in a Bui. And then we go talk, we go be comforting them for a year. And from today, no PT, it no be FM.
Huh?
That one, they don't finish.
Really?
They don't finish. It no be
Okay.
FM.
Oh.
Because I didn't post them, so they even carry them where they don't know what we mean by that post.
Okay.
FM. FM where they kiki soldier them.
Huh?
And for that 2 weeks, if you don't release, if you never hear say, sunshine, they don't, hands free, they don't see, and then no people go see my face.
Oh,
This is just,
I like
they go
it.
see my face.
Good.
For them go Matunja. And even for that Bui, with this other soldier, what they call them, say, Mad Dog. Mad Dog. Where key one commander for Bui. Catch other soldier talk boy. To today, never ever release me. And then they go see my face.
Okay.
Not in my face for only my beginning, but I will see my face.
I like
Nonsense.
it. Nonsense.
Good morning, house. Good morning.
Okay. Respond.
This video of Field Marshal, if I say more listener between we more data, me no reach for la Republic that here. Because la Republic they mock way for all places. Les Anglais fous. Les Anglais fous. Les gens qui partent toujours à gauche. Yeah? C'est English foolish people. The people that go so when they say they go for right, they go now for left. So even they separate set Cameroon set, they will key again themselves again between them.
No be lie.
And not true.
Not
true. We no get soldier them. No pity again they go kidnap against soldier. Would they key again one skin beat you again?
Kidnap.
That would make us so. Would they give powerful a republic for so many enter for our skin?
Not true.
Oh.
My man, don't be stupid. Are you mad?
Yeah, reply.
You don't subun kwandang.
Padang.
So no pity, no get right for go. Bring soldier to order. Where they work under you. What are you? Masa, be very careful, eh? Which kind of nonsense is?
Yeah, reply.
Eh? So soldier corona for go to burn civilian on fire.
Huh?
You know what they do? They go burn civilian on fire.
I see.
So their commander no can put it into order.
No.
Are you stupid? Oh my goodness. You know how many bodies will kill them? So they will leave this who made like a key in the and then kill other soldiers. Because they do.
Okay, my contributor. I want for touch on this particular point. Now we don't talk and I remember. So Wusa, all the so-called Antanganji boys, they don't go. Wusa, all the so-called MKPD or whatever, boys, whatever, Wusa, they don't go. Because now for 2022, they don't forget them for talk say and so-called Antanganji boys. They don't forget them, that one. Now that them, they can't talk publicly. Say, if Sobu don't kill people them. Say that one them for now which place they call them again? Say they born human beings them alive. So they send out the video themselves for proof the point. Now no pity send out the video. for prove the point, for explain why we go kidnap that boy. They born human beings in my life. And it just comes for show now how much we don't win. For 2018, the main reason and the only reason why I feel the need for go public and start talk about this Ambazona terrorism now because of the atrocities the way they be committing on the ground. Now because of the atrocities then. And when I be one talk, they say, no tarnish the image for a revolution. No tarnish the image for a revolution. About the need thief. About the need thief. About the need do this. About the need do that. So they be push some of we. For if they be just accept and say no, countryman or whatever, we understand some bad things that they amongst the Amber Boys, then we fully understand say some of the Amber Boys they be bad, and we would see what way we fit do for eradicate this situation. If they be talk say countryman will be sorry, say some of our boys they attack you and they try for kill you. I beg, if you get the information for the picking then send out for we and we'll see how we could discipline them. If now so they be talk for me, country people them will not forget MKPD. I know for exist. Because I not get me no political interest for Cameroon. Okay? I not get me no wahala, no nothing. But now them attack people that like we. And when we want to talk, hey, they promise to do worse. They promise now for kill you. Say you want to tarnish the image for their revolution. But for tell now how much we don't succeed. Now the tarnishing don't reach for astronomical proportion. To the extent where not now we blacklisted now they try to tarnish the image of their so-called revolution. Now that themselves they can't record audios them, they explain their own terrorist atrocities them. Wait themselves they don't do them. How they kill people them, innocent civilians. How themselves they catch human beings them. They burn them alive. Now them they talk. Not be countryman, but then again, we'll continue. Now listen, it never run finish.
See, big man, no make a man suspect you, eh? You understand? No make a man suspect you. Tell me the very key idea, so them. Now see that way talk.
Ah.
Eh? So. Tell me the key idea, so yeah, tell me the key, when you go cheap, go at them or bui. Key other soldier them. Go attack no BT soldier them. Attack the other people where they don't break up for me. You never talk their thing. The night they can't talk about it, they go attack into boo. That's how una infiltration. Una plenty for the Amazona struggle, eh? Una plenty.
Yes.
If you talk the kind of way you know, wait till when you to put the wrong one. And then you can't talk their foolish. Why is that foolish? Then you ain't able to job for Bamali. When I post out no people go catch it so.
Bamali.
Go post civilian. The uncle when I was civilian.
Huh?
Oh man, Joe mind your language, eh? Mind your language, big man. Who kind of foolish this? They go clean. They go clean their house.
Good.
If when they go clean their house. They go clean the house based on justice. Based on justice. Let me say they just strong, then go catch man for no nothing. You understand? So what am I doing when I lie? So what am I doing when I lie? But
all the generals, all the commanders, all the field marshals.
When I listen.
All the colonels.
Snake by snake.
Civilian population, all man the place day. So now me General Big Bojo.
Sorry about the connection, my country people them. This my phone, they tell me say I get 5G. That is so not true. Which 5G? 5G where they caught for live broadcast. Anyways, we match fire! When I listen to this snake bite snake for boy.
Bojo. I'm here online today.
Your voice be too low. We'll play the next one.
Today now.
Well, good afternoon for all man for House of Freedom.
Now, Asu Lucas.
Yesterday, as all we know, for the attack will take place for Bamenda, we lost a big general and we lost 2 soldiers. So I don't put small information for you. Say make all man chief small team. What are you doing for ground zero? just put what you call me for back. If you don't want to write your name, just call me for back. Say, hey, you know, I want to put 5,000, I want to put 20,000. We will raise money, we will support the picking them and the woman, then with this, and each general of soldier, a woman, and the picking them, we don't leave her for behind. You know, I want to just put this information for you because when they put something, it'll be very controversial. People that will argue for money till night. Now it's time to make small contribution for support forces. Shake your skin.
Bro, yeah, there was an overnight attack. There was an overnight raid on the Labukam base from information, and some soldiers lost their lives. General Ebube, the second in command in that camp, lost his life, and I think 1 or 2 others. But the others succeeded to repel the terrorists who encroached into their territory.
Okay. So my contributor, when I hear that explain what will happen for Alabukam, it talks say they encroach into their territory. But hang on a minute. No, when I talk say now when they control ground zero, how they will encroach in your territory now when I be supposed for come on, go out there, go attack the enemy, go go move them out of their camp. But instead now the so-called enemy where the enemy no controlling ground zero, but they come now inside when I camp can't kill now. Oh, now listen to the rest of the audio. Now listen.
But the others succeeded to repel the terrorists who encroached into their territory. That's why the CIC said today in CIC's post for the fundraiser, he said today was a bad day for us.
They beg money. So
that is it, bro. Don't be annoyed, bro. I know at times, yeah, if you are not privy to information, you are very anxious to have the information. And I don't see why some people should be as if they are hiding it, because tomorrow it will still come to the public. So they should just tell our people to know. There was an attack on the Alabukam camp led by somebody who was picked up, who was one of them. One of them was arrested by the bees, and they cajoled him to take them to their camp after some time. So they went there last night and they attacked them. Luckily for them, somebody blew alarm before they could even resist a little bit. That is it, bro. Yeah, because no matter what, it will still come out. It will still come out. We'll try to be truthful. At times, let's try to be truthful to our people who are supporting the struggle.
We'll not try.
So that they will know it's not the fault of ADF or anybody that this happened. This is war. It can happen if they capture a soldier and they force him under duress to bring them to the place.
Under duress.
You cannot blame nobody. You cannot blame the leadership. You cannot blame the soldiers who were attacked. You cannot blame the guy who was held at gunpoint. So it's war. And our people need to know, man.
Yeah. My dear Ambattonians. Now, good morning.
Una listen.
I beg una.
Una listen.
I want beg una to listen to what you mean. I want to una.
Good.
The reason why I want to talk this thing is because I did make a lot of calls for Ground Zero.
Yes.
I did talk for Ground Zero nearly every day.
No be loud.
1-2 times a day. And I did talk with this guy the way they host it. When I try to remember for some of my audio where I be making last time, I be talk say the road in Alabukam was blocked.
By who?
They be blocked road for Alabukam.
By who?
They don't block this road for almost 2 weeks.
Okay.
Almost 2 weeks now. 2 weeks and some days when they block this Alabukam road. We're there for me say what you never come for Bamenda. You go for Ngi. You go for Njikwa. Or you come Bengui.
Momo.
Or you go Acha.
For Momo.
So we don't cry, but nobody maybe care for this road. Nobody maybe even care for something. Me even talk about this road. Me even talk say. Me even try to see what they do. They be lament. While people they be cry suffering because they never walk on Bengui.
Lament.
Some people, there are people some people they be die. When they be so go carry them with your village. They never feel good that they body them.
Yeah.
Because they be blocked this road.
For
and what be the reason say that? What be the reason for blocking road?
Una yeah.
Now say,
Well, my contribute them. I don't know why the connection at the Hamburg. We'll go continue. When I listen,
they make control. The military come. This is a civil motor. They can kill one of them. The other one run. But see what they feel do for me to open the road because white people they be lament. White people they be cry suffering because they never feel walk on Bengui. Some people, there are people who some people they be die. When they be someone go carry them with them a village. They never feel good without they body them because they be block the road. And what if the reason say that? What if the reason for block the road? Now say ADF boy them for Labukam, they be block road. They be make control. The military come. This is a civil motor. They can kill one of them. The other one run. So the Labukam come be the vex. They can block the road. They say 3 months. Kabota network say 3 months. They get to wait till 3 months. People they cry.
Cry.
So when we can talk, we make voice message. No man don't take them. Ambazonians. Ambazonians. Man, tell us something will happen. This last past week, we be the talk. We can make audios. And then some of these audio people just make. Me people not get them. Me will not travel to listen to audios. The last past week, we can talk say. We can make audio talk say. Military interbamenda. Military interbamenda in the numbers. Military interbamenda in the numbers. No man not do anything. We will talk say when the AFCON go finish, the time AFCON go finish, military now they will make sure to make the put military back for the certain zone. If we are leader when they hold this talk, they be aware, they will not prepare. If we don't prepare, even though they disappoint for AFCON, they will not prepare. We don't say after the AFCON be over, they will focus on Ambazonia. How we go prepare ourselves? They not do it. When I know what happened.
No.
When I know what happened.
There we.
When I know what happened yesterday night.
There we.
Military, that contingents of military in Interbamenda. They storm Alabukam.
Good.
The time when they storm Alabukam for night, they don't only surrender, they come for Alabukam. The time when they surrender, it will be come for Alabukam. Now, know what did happen?
No.
They shoot gun for air. The time when they shoot gun for air,
yeah.
they will be in a bodyguard to come and say, the one go look the play, the one go look where the gun the Allah.
You don't say.
They catch a boy. They catch a boy red-handed. Bodyguard. Red-handed. Catch it so. Catch Holland so. The time when they catch Holland, they kill 5 ADF in front of them. 5. I don't know why ADF never can talk. Because now me at the Teuna, any person will pick up Bamenda to Teuna. I say Mancon is in pain. Mancon Bamenda is in tears. Now me at the Teuna. Now people are picking in this. With diaspora and them. With people that diaspora here. The way that code said the fight war. Now people are picking in this. They shoot 5 fighters them. 1 woman and 1 Peking. The time we beat them, they catch the ball their hand, they kill they take them go. I didn't want it that for 9 way they kill a Bobe. I thought they take a Bobe go. I thought they take it to red-handed to go in a bodyguard. They finally can kill them. Why not everything you go? Why not put for prison? Why not get to kill it? Why not get to shoot it, kill him? I thought I'm going to capture your life and the bodyguard. Why not get to kill you again?
Arata.
The other fighter when I go for your house, when I go to my house, they don't marry. I'm going to kill people again. Why am I going to kill man again? Born about telling Ambazina say, oh, Ambazina.
Oh.
When I say, oh, my brother, we're not there for me for cry. We're not there for me for start crying. Because this struggle, they don't count this struggle.
Sorry, my contributor them. I will get some small network connection issues again. One that shall never end. Whether this network they want do now how, but we go match fire. That's all. If we feel here countryman, when I talk so now here countryman. Network problem. We will get another disconnection soon. Then we will okay. Now wait till I don't do now, so I don't switch off the Wi-Fi. So because I be the tether from a different device. So now I use the actual data for the phone way and use and for go live now. So make we go, make we match fire. The man be the talk. Una listen, una continue for listen. Very interesting. Yeah.
The other part that when I go for house, when I go to my house, they don't marry, they get woman and picking. Why am I going to keep picking again? Why am I going to kill woman again? Go for Terry and Badina say, oh, Badina. When I say, oh, my brother, we're not there for me for cry. We're not there for me for start crying. Because this struggle, they don't curse this struggle.
Curse.
If they're alive, now go up and down. Now don't be cursed. Badina, they don't be cursed. The person will be declared. I said, but the people know some people. The heat when they come from this struggle, it they come back to the Brazilians. The heat of mistake, the heat for the mistake we pay ambassadors for this struggle, it they come back and say we. I'll be very sorry. I'm really sorry for una. And I regret so much. And I get going for TV ambassador say, oh, ambassador. When I say, oh, my brother, we're not there for me for cry. We're not there for me for start crying. Because this struggle, they don't curse this struggle. Even if life now go up and down, now don't be cursed. But now they don't be cursed. The person will be declared independent of Ambazonia. I say, but the people know something. The heat when they come from this struggle, it they come back to the Ambazonians. The heat of mistake, the heat for the mistake we pay ambassadors for this struggle, it they come back and say we. I'll be very sorry. I'm really sorry for una. I'm really sorry for the diaspora and them. I'm really sorry for the leader the way they control this thing. It's a mess. It's a mess. And I regret so much. And I get a lot for Teuna after this. When I feel imagine what you have, I said Bamenda, I said Menzam. Man come people them the day in pain I was at the top of una. People the day in pain since last night. We would be you remain the death of Gobe now for commission the death of the chemist. We I mean the don't go travel day. The right of not travel day. We don't hear something for the NDF for leadership NDF? No. We don't hear that they can't even bring ambassador? No. Now the ambassador refusing that we did that. When I just imagine the crowd, the people the way the people the way the blood road. I don't remember the crowd they don't cry only for the road. People they don't cry they open the road. We deal with people that suffer every day. People that day in pain. The money not day. People go buy paracetamol so people don't get money. People don't get money. I say I'm buzzing at them. No, don't shut up down. I don't say what is going wrong. I didn't want to make it. I don't shut up down. I'm not say what is going wrong. I'm not say, oh my God. I say what is disgrace.
Disgrace.
If you imagine leaders the way they say that they be leader, people will trust them. With the year about mismanagement of money, with the year about deal the way they sign with the enemy. The enemy will so for the push enemy out. Will so for the push enemy out of our territory. When people did that and they way they go sign to make deal. The CDC deal. Now team is not going to follow and lead them. I will never follow those type of leaders. Now see the middle days now. Now see the middle days now. See the IG of the people now. It is not scramble IG trauma soil. When I know when I time say when I already IG me stand. This IG is finished. Yes, this IG is finished. Now they will be there intact. Now the IG will be there intact. Now it don't be a broken IG. Now it don't be that into two part. Anytime, until I'm not here, my brothers and sisters. Anytime people didn't fight the struggle, you see that they succeed. They can't say that struggle starts scatter. Don't forget. Forget saying I'm going to pick them now. I'm going to pick them now. That unity way the IG pick them and forget saying I'm going to put them for Mr. Forget them and forget about them. No, no man, never trust the leaders anymore. If someone put, if they have a lot of opportunity because for people who will put them on one support the struggle now, it will be difficult. It will be difficult. But no can expose when I hitting thing when I do them for back. You don't jump up. You don't make the head turn. Now you don't expose now. Now the president suppose the struggle for top. What if you top? Who will you? Even our brother Kidan, we can't talk say. You know, if you can't help me, no say thing that mismanagement be inside IG. Even you can't talk now, you will still blame me. So you be there, that time you be there, they will go wrong. So you be there. Ambassadors, when you get to sit down, address my problem. I mean, they get to look into this problem what happened to Ambassador. If they don't look into this problem, when I stand my hand for you, we will go back to the Republic. We do already decide the Republic hand. I'm not telling you. This diaspora and I don't want the case will come up for. I think case after the same that grandmaster come Cameroon, come started similar go pick ground started Cameroon and we'll be so much sit down and look into this what grandpa can do, grandmaster can do because you don't worse, you don't worse. Diaspora they don't set this struggle, they don't mess up, they don't mess up, they don't mess up. Una know how many get the how many general the way that politicians eliminated down there. Every single day that they kill people down there. Every single day that probably they kill people. People are there that diaspora they make noise. Una dey for diaspora, una be comfortable. Una don't hold talk, they una for real information to me that hold they talk a type. Right, they play na politics with diaspora here. They una fine. I say me una take them and talk, them and voice me like thing today. Now put them in the now put them in the archives. One day when I will listen to me, I will tell you now. Now I can't say they might be doing something. Now with me at the table, I say for some man con. I say cry this man con people they in pains. Hey, they in pains for what we had that public do. Now see that public. Now see that public. After we storm fighter, it's fighter has. It keep woman, keep picking. You don't catch people that are alive. Why you get to kill them again? Why you get to kill them? Huh? Because they will be Amazonians. I'm not telling you, I'm going to hear. I'll be very sorry. Because if you look into this struggle, if any person look into this struggle, you will regret a lot. The people, they will declare the independence of Southern Cameroon. This thing, I never something this. Yes, the world could come where we will live to regret to the rest of our life. There's some people who will die for Israel, they bury them for Israel. Man, thing I'm not here. Because it don't smell. It don't smell. It don't smell.
So my contribute them when I don't hear it talks they bring grandmaster inside. He say it don't smell, it don't spoil. People they go regret. Bamenda in pains. What? Bamenda are in pains, but now who they cause the pain? Our boys are doing a fantastic job. He said they lock the road so it affect now who? Now Yaoundé man? Now Douala man? No, Anglophone, they get sense. They cannot do that to their own people. Now sense people then, they over get plenty sense. Impossible. They feel only, they know what they are doing. They go block road. Then now, who be the cry? That way they block that road when they go for Momo, for Bamenda to Momo, Eske, una be yes of Yaoundé man they cry. It affect now who? Now so them now they can't talk say they beg, make they open the road. So who be their enemy? But then again, my contribute them. That one don't talk it only correct. No even need for even elaborate anymore. But now my place of audios them when I go continue for understand the state of Amazonian terrorism, the frustration. Now just the beginning this. When I listen.
Good day, Southern Cameroonians. Today is the 13th of February 2022. Southern Cameroonians, you have to be careful. And maybe by 2025, we may have 5 IG. If care is not taken. By 2025, we may have 5 IG. If we cannot handle things as matured people.
Matured, as we want to call them.
Time will tell.
Time will tell.
I say, these people they say IG, did they ever smoke now? Which kind of did they smoke now? Wait till these people they really smoke them. All the way they call themselves IG. Wait till these people they really smoke them.
I don't know.
Now really which kind of balog this master? Which kind of balog this? Oh God. Now really which kind of balog this? No, oh, no.
Frustration.
Yeah. Now, so they will start after the key General Ivor.
Uh-huh.
They want to make us so you want to see the key no pity.
Yes.
Now, really, we kind of ballog this. Who shall come over? We kind of ballog, bastard.
I don't know. More frustration they come, my contributor. This is just the beginning. When I listen to them.
Oh, Lily, come a thief, man. You and I are gang of cheap people. Them. They come a now. How have you even do it? They come a they still exist.
Yes.
They come a thief, man. They be thief, man. So what did you do for the? It's on time of office. No, we don't finish things. So they write until they go for front and for back. Chief man, oh, now that restoration council no supposed for the exist again. They don't need to dissolve that restoration council. Chief people them, chief dog them. Come and tell them for they go. No, in it for contribute 1 eye franc for inside this struggle. No, they contribute a dime for inside the struggle. But she don't for they we island man we don't sumung banga. Chief man eye they know the feel open the eye they only cover they talk the eye they know the feel open. No, come and tell never ever felt like the IG not at all. Come and tell them for them that sell out. Your friend you want a classmate when a Tanganji. They are classmate at Tanganji don't already get own money, you know, chop and quiet. Come on you for the chop and quiet, medium for them go, medium for the ruler. You come out for the you want can destroy this struggle. Come and tell you and they are EPA when a EPA where you go there for La Republic for 2020 for job for go for election for La Republic election. Now say you fail, you know for even to win. Now wait till I leave the kind of people that for inside the government. Now chief people then wait till you leave the kind of people inside the restoration council. Then they think so they be got them. Chief people then all the way they do for that place so. They don't even get even one voice for even talk for people that they need to dissolve that nonsense in restoration council. Now those kind of people then that for they me then dissolve them. People that they contribute 1 dime, they go for before for back. Chief talk them. Come and chief man, na me I talk am. Come and chief man.
Okay.
Chief man, you want carry you go for prison, you will fail. You want carry your plans and fail. You will not fit take we go for Ayota, but you fail election. One and bang Pongalang for them. We will fail election. We will not go there. This interim government will take me to Boya.
Okay.
We will not shake nothing. No go shaking we. All that on there is dead on arrival. We will fail. We will fail all. Now the plans and that. Now the plans and that will take to Chris. We Chris Hitler on our way to the call. Chris Anos Hitler Anno. Chief dog them. Embezzle for money them. Me bring money don't embezzle them. Me bring them. Chief tin them. All now don't embezzle money them. You the commenter you don't embezzle money. Chief money them for say get asylum paper for people that also that money then they chief commenter.
Okay.
Chief man. Me God go punish you all your generation. Chief man. So people.
Next.
An open letter from an Amazonian mother to Chris Ann.
Okay. Tell us.
Comrade Chris Ann, you have wounded us.
Aye. Wounded.
You have betrayed your people for gain. But remember, your gain will never enrich you. For anyone who sells his family for money will perish with that money.
Okay.
You have marked our children for annihilation. As you
okay, my contributor, that woman they talk nonsense. I don't even want for ball when I with wait where they talk, but I want me when I get the point. Every single audio where when I don't listen them today, and the next audio is about to play them, they all originate now these past 3 or 4 days, from the 13th of February, just before Valentine's Day till today. All these audios them now in the past 3 or 4 days, and as now go see all of these audios them. Now, amber frustration, amber lamentations, amber regrets, and amber versus amber. It don't get nothing for do with we black legs. It don't get nothing for do with the Cameroon government. Now, the whole nonsense called Amazonian terrorism is imploding. They don't do 100-degree turn when a U-turn. And they face now backwards, they face now themselves. They don't get time again for La Republique. No person don't even talk about La Republique anymore. No person don't even talk about black legs anymore. No person, not even accuse Antanganji boys or anything like that. It's 100% Amber versus Amber. Make una get that point. Now, the frustrations, they continue. When I listen, my country people them.
The Adolf Hitler, now you don't set all the confusion them. Chris Adolf Hitler, all the confusion where you don't set and wanna join all for set the confusion. For carry go for La Republic, when I fair election, no one day will not go to the La Republic. Will not ever be the same with them. No one day. And they catch your mommy, catch your sister, so you just shake your heart cut. You go jump for that side, say you prefer, say you had the number key people, the move just take we federation. After 20 years, we will see how we separate, how we go get the independence. Chief Chris Anu, who are you? They know Chief Chris Anu, Chief Hitler Anu, Anu's Hitler. See, man, you think so? No, not what you there up to. Not be you that way. It's not what you there for. You there for that place where you be talking. Not na caterpillar go shake me, na caterpillar go move me. Because we want finish chief all that equipment them, chief all money them for go make their chief is an African broadcasting station. Chief man, you the broadcast na for una for Amazonia. Chief people, una be chief people. I don't know why people I can't talk about the chief people then. Una see the people they talk and say the name, and would you see all in the past? They una go pay for the thing one that they do. Chris Anu, Chief Anu, Enos Anu, you be chief man. All that money when you take and say you go buy equipment, you go bring them for your very good friend. If you don't bring with that 70 million. You know go see good all in your generation. You know go see good. Now me I talk am. You know go see good. So you go sit down for some TV, for some say na television. People the money where you don't take them. And but when you then sweat, you don't think and go transfer them for ABS. You know the shame.
No.
Chief man too. Una a gang of chiefs that wanna sit down for inside they say wanna be people that wanna talk about APP. Which APP a gang of embezzlers them. All that shit people the way they don't embezzle for all the one they did for them, una go look them. Ambazonia people, una go look them. All that people that they sit down for inside there, for inside that way, that them fake waiting meeting, that they another chief meeting, and the people that don't embezzle for all the FG them. See so one day for they say be Jackson, another chief man also money you say federal marshal, Chief Jackson. Una watch down now, all man the way. They don't block all way, they're not fit chief again. So one day for this now wood they're not fit chief again. When I watch down for them. So that means when I make and say me they sack me they impeach the president because when I know say they no go follow una up for pay other money them. John Ngeya una see John Ngeya una run na chief man. Amazonia people una see John Ngeya una run. That one guy belle flop so as he flop the shit on Amazonia people the money flop for belle. No people they don't want make mama feedback. Na Amazonia people the money flop for them belle. People that will gather the 1 euro, then 10 euro, then gather and yam. Una chief am. So una the one bring federal marshal. Una one bring equipment them. You go for Africa for go do your private business then. Go see your family. Say you go for go fight for Amazonia. So not chief one day for this thing I come and tell the restoration council. They give money money come out for interim government. Say me they go feed refrigerator. You go lie for this and your money where you can't get. We are idle listen away see. Yeah, I know the Ben passing my own for year. And you this commenter, they were I don't know if I catch you. If I catch you even for road, I will fight before I will bust your head with stone before I will best power fight today. Commenter, I send you cash, all cash for the asana for you because they did the one that they do it can never work. God for heaven no. Say this one that God or then struggle. We not fit take we to La Republic, we not say election. We not want all thing because the interim government stand firm. President stand firm. He need the one moon at bribe people. He need the one moon at all down at Chile accept.
I hope that one be good enough. That level of Koshing master. That woman not Dr. Kosh. He get PhD for Kosh. Snake bite snake. More frustrations. Now listen.
This rubbish they call IG is causing a lot of pains to people. It's a lot of pains. We keep losing our soldiers, keep losing our civilians, losing our families because our loved ones, because of this nonsense, some set of armed robbers gathered together, stealing from one end to the other end, causing atrocities from one end to another end because of this set of useless people. There is something I've never said. I was once in the IG group. I was in about 2 or 3.
Next.
I am hurt when I see all these things they happen. So because I don't predict them, I don't warn them. Say it will happen.
Good.
So if it happen now, it not be strange, because people where they come, people where they enter this revolution, now opportunities the way they enter for the revolution, they plenty. They get short-sighted. They be short-sighted. They came on purpose. They came to gain fame. They came for becoming a government president or general or whatever, or for president for inside groups. So all those splinter groups, them where they put it all in place. Any man become president for all small group, even for forum. They want overthrow.
Yes,
that is the philosophy of Amazonia for take and fight war.
Titles.
I don't know this one, this virtual war where we get them for inside social media space, and the one way there for ground when a reality. I don't know which one will succeed. When I take on a virtual war, they can destroy a physical war where be enhanced by real people for our own benefit. What is gain one? What will not profit? Shame on you, Amazonia. Now disgrace. When I can make up a war where we don't suffer, we take only small money, we bill them. Few people, we bill them so they can become a mass army. When I come with money for different forums, can destroy and stay when I don't enter some small black hole. When they disappear. When I say we will be using the magic. We will put that army, they can't give labor for una. They will use the magic. When I see stupidity, it is, I think when I get for learn una lessons. When I get for withdraw and give chances for those the way they know what they do. If you don't know something, not fit yourself for something. Go sit out. Ask somebody where you know. Say, what if he intend for do? What if he do?
Next.
You only help. Look at these people. Where something don't implode for their face. They go wake up, they act like saying that they be the best, or they will get knowledge, or they understand even what it will be go on. From 2017, I don't shout for loud of my voice. From Skakuf, all that what they call a witty. Ayaba, one AGC, they don't shout over their voice. Una no great government, una no great government. Una revolutionary fight, it go take a form by itself. We go get something for bargain with them. Against the Republic, when I say when I want form government, you know, don't see what the government don't read. When I don't put that mean when I don't set leaders. That means that leaders now people where they accumulate money for inside Amazonia, put up for their wallet, decide when to use, who to use, and they even set scores against their own political. They get political fold with that money then. But if it is stand as I be talk. If it be stand as a way will be put as we will start armed revolutionary force for ground zero. If it be remain as it be remain, when I don't forget it, when I come meet it for 2017, 2018, all thing the bond, everything is sharp. Under my control, under our control for defense, everything is sharp. So when I don't even get access to one of these boys and for even play even game, this is my political con at day. When I don't come meet up now, when I get access, see how when I life don't be. When I go choose that government when I don't fight them for 2017, so when I call people say junta, say now God ordained revolution. Now only God go bring one of the salvation for that country. No be ordained she never.
Next, ordained she.
Yeah, bro, this one I'll send a voice.
Yeah.
And this voice can't go anywhere. Listen. Only Chris knows who scam Ambazonians to the tune of 75 million. Only Chris knows who scam Ambazonians to the tune of 75 million.
Chris Anu.
And is hiding the criminal to tell Ambazonians this is the person that eats your money. This is the person that wants to kill your revolution. This is the person that is holding your weapons. Then he should be a suspect if he's hiding the person from Ambazonians. And the first thing Ambazonians are supposed to ask Chris now is, Chris, who took our money? If you cannot tell us who took our money for weapons, then you produce the money. You are the one. Because one, he brought the person. Only he knows the person. Nobody knows the person. and he is hiding the person now, and he rightly declared that it was a scam. And you know a scammer who stole people's money, and you are hiding a scammer, then you should be a scammer. Bro, we will reason. I tell you, this message can go anywhere. I don't care. I don't fucking give a damn. Let him tell us how our money went. That is the next step. Bro, see, fighters are dying on ground. This thing you talk so, boys that they go road, go stand for road for get 100 for job that they shoot then kill them because of this kind of mismanagement of funds. 75 million. Do you know what 75? Do you know where 75 million can take us and go in this war? Is it a joking matter? Is it a laughing matter?
Yes.
And you say you know the person, and you brought the person, you know the person. No one tell with the person, so that even a family will know office start, even a house will know office start do.
And that is the root cause of their problems. In everything where they shimbu they do in the backfire. In trying to force the person making give una the money, you talk about burning your house, you targeting your family, and that's how you created MKPD in the first place. Sunshine Amber talks that one. That one when he talks say he's doing a good job. That one MKPD brother. I accept. Na general for Momode. Yes, na general. Na he talk so. Okay. And make una understand say they cry about money today. They have every reason to cry about money. One of the things where it don't happen with the breakup of the internet government under Sako, where they don't create now another faction, IG number 3. Now they don't get Graphy Man as president. Fantastic. I be telling you saying our graphic business, but anyways, as I be the talk, make I not digress too far. They don't all these factions and the fractures, it caused two things that happen, two significant things them. The first thing, now donor fatigue. Donor fatigue, it means the people the way they contribute money to them, the people the way they get believe in this nonsense, they go suddenly realize the truth and the reality. Say na sham, na mafia. It not go ever come to fruition. It not go happen. So they go stop. They go withdraw for the support them financially. They lose money that way, and then they go lose money a second other way, which is the factions, the fracture. Where me say now it another faction. It don't be created with the graphic people them now. Where now they go get the graphic IG, and then you get the Kondengi IG, and then you get the Sako IG, the pigs, the pastors IG. So now with these factions and fractions, they go now need for divide whatever little small revenue where it be left over with the donors them. I guarantee you say even if now only 25 to 30% of the IG they move over to the graphic IG, if not only 25 or 30%, that is a huge chunk of control of financial resources, manpower and workforce and all of those things then. That control where they don't want to lose them. You understand? And then Ayabacho where able to get small thing franc contribution from the graphic business from the outside, because we've been only the biggest graphic man way before talk for amber nonsense. Now you get another graphic person for contest with. Okay? With donations, contributions and all those things then. From your name, I don't know what that Tita. The name is called itself Dr. Tita something. It sounds like either Mezam or Bali. It come off that side, so which is around the same area where Ayabacho to come out. So it will create tension, it will create competition, it will create another incident where they will start now the fight amongst themselves, which it can only go a long way for help with our black legism. My contributor may not understand that dynamic. So these people there, now they say they can't talk enough for 2022. Say they don't scam them. Say come at that thief man, Chris Anu, thief man. This is and that. But now the exact same things in this way, countryman, if you tell them for 2018, they call me black leg. If they will listen for me for 2018, therefore help prevent a lot of these things that will happen. Therefore understand, say these people are only interested in self-interest and personal gain. Now what did I be tell them? There is no such thing as ambassador revolution. Every single one of these kunyams, they therefore they now for look at what way they feel benefit for their own personal interest. Make una understand that. So if they be just listen to Countryman since 2018, they know for definitely everything where themselves they talk now, the thievery, the corruption, the manipulation. I don't tell them. I told them that since 2018. And also, make una not forget, say their #1 biggest grievance with the way they talk, say they want leave the Cameroon government, they go them, they want go form their own country. Now because they talk about assimilation, manipulation, or whatever, they say mismanagement, corruption, they say the country no fine, it not be good enough for them, they oppress them according to them, they talk about, say this so marginalization. Now the excuse is the way they give them for go create so-called Amazonia. Now the excuse is that way them they give them. Now, so they talk say now they go create a country where it could be better or at 100%. Where means say this, they want create Amazonia where it no go get corruption. They want create country where it no go get embezzlement, it no go get mismanagement. It will be better run because they be well educated and they don't get nepotism, they don't get favoritism, they don't get cheating, they be transparent, blah 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 blah. All that noise and nonsense where they be talking for Facebook for 2017, 2016, 2018, and even 19 and 2020. Now for 2022, themselves, the same people them massa, the exact same people them. They can't talk Soweto. Say they be more corrupt than the Cameroon government where they run away from. The manipulation, the lies, the embezzlement, the mismanagement, to the extent where they kill themselves. And now themselves they can't talk them publicly. Say they so, in Sobu they kill civilians. Say they want them for Bamali, they catch human beings, they burn them alive. Now when me can't talk, say these Amber terrorists, they bury woman alive for Guzang Batibo. Record a video for 2019. I show you that video. At that time, for 2018, the person where they be send them out, make a contract for counteract that video where Countryman where we put that out there. The person, if I remember well, it been Yannick Sikot. If I remember, now Yannick Sikot, they be send them. Yannick Sikot can't do 3 hours live broadcast. For talk today, so that woman where they be better for Batibo, no be whatever prayer where they talk for that one not see me. I personally watch that live broadcast for Yannick Sikot about 3 hours or something like that. I laugh today. That thing funny mistake. And even after they say Yannick Sikot don't can't see light now. Even our biggest black leg now. Now recently, me and Yannick Sikot will chat about that video. I tell Yannick Sikot say, you remember that particular episode? Me, I know before say I nobody follow me and Sikot as much. Like me, I don't make Kamba kind broadcast them, kosh Kamba kind Amber fool them. But I don't even remember doing one about Yannick Sikot. Even after that woman where they be bury my life for Guzang Batibo, where Yannick Sikot became make that live broadcast, they talk about them. I still did not, for some reason, I still never get that. I still never do me nothing. And I still not attack you. I still not ridicule you for some reason. I still don't understand why. One of the reasons now, because the guy will be very entertaining. I actually like it. I actually, of all these Amber people then, Yannick Sikot now one of the ones that way, I actually like the periphery. I just like me. So me and you will not get a problem. And then, surprise, it can be now one of the very first one the way a change side way he come to his senses, he realized the nonsense, he quit, which is fantastic. I never ever attack me like the videos they put there other one for see him as I coach him because me my only hardy I coach them well coach them well. Okay, as I be talk, they be talk say they want go for country, create country where it no get corruption. They want create country where it no get embezzlement. It not get scammers, and they be so intelligent, so smart. When I explain for me how the smartest people them on this earth they could be scammed out of 70 million. When I explain that for me, and now when I say they can't talk them, say they don't scam una so they out of 70 million, and shame no the whole una for talk them. Hey, If now me have a better die, maybe now why that we will not be don't hear about this coming till today. Now today we hear about this coming. Because now one time, Nigerian mercenaries and Nigerian militants, they don't scam the people them well. The number one beneficiary of Ambazonia terrorism, now CPTM. And with President Paul Biya at the head of CPTM. The number two beneficiary of this Ambazonia terrorism, Nigerian mercenaries and Nigerian militants. You know, the gun runners, where they run, do gun trafficking and all of those things, them illicit trade for Nigeria, drugs, guns, all of those things, them. Now them don't benefit. I say my country people, I know if you understand. Those people, they don't benefit well from Ambazonia terrorism. Then the number three beneficiaries for this Ambazonia terrorism. Now the ambush with them for diaspora, especially the one the way they don't know since they carve themselves position, give themselves some title and get relevance. They don't benefit better money. When I see Sako, they cling onto power. So Sako, person when you first even get job. Now they pay you rent and then pay you cash 1.5 million francs every month for the past 2.5 years. Where you call yourself the president of that internet government. Imagine say you be president for some janky house. They pay your rent, move you out of your house, give you a new house, and then they pay 1.5 million francs every month cash. You go ever come up for that position where you know we first even get Kowata Gari for drink before that. Anyways, man, I don't digress too much. I know really 1 minute live broadcast is stay maybe in the next, we'll go Enam in the next 10-20 minutes or so. When I listen to the next audio, I get about 2 more audios, then we'll play Kumkum Anthem, we'll play National Anthem, then we'll go with us. When I listen.
Now wow, Ambazonia people, una don't hear no? Una don't hear. Una don't hear no? How La Republic agent the plan only made it finish all we are picking there for ground zero day when I ARF. Una don't hear. Make all man can hear. And all these things are unity warrior. Yeah. You see the kind of people they want to talk with them. They will talk say, oh, I become Renami, I be Lami Nestor, I be this. All these people that are black leg. Black legs. All these things that are two they don't first plan with the Chris Anno. For can't start all the confusion so that they will kill up, fight at them. Now then that's when I don't hear no. Okay, Ambazonia. When I wake up for sleep, oh, they will finish all we are picking them for ground zero. All ARF, they will finish them.
Yes.
They will kill all ARF, they will now wake up.
That's the
Ambazonia
plan.
people now wake up. When I hear every day their audio the leak. Every day their audio the leak. When I call where ARF, they may stop for the make peace. May they run. That Lami, may they running. May they run Lami. Lami go finish we are picking them. Lami go finish we are picking them at the agent, then that's why they don't employ them. Good morning for the house.
When I hear.
To the one gun salute for all man.
For me too.
My audio or message today, it go for Comrade Lami. He just leave an audio up there where they talk about the situation where they go on for ground zero. Sorry. Comrade Lami, with all due respect, we will only tell you, say, we don't want unity warrior.
When I hear.
We don't like wait away no pity they do. We don't shout this thing, we don't talk. We Ambazonia don't want unity warrior.
When I hear.
Now only you one and they no pity, una know which way una the planner. Yes.
We don't want any unity warrior in Amazonia.
Okay.
All forces, ARF, they should be under their county and their LGS and pay their allegiance to the interim government, to the flag, I will say. We don't talk, say no pity, it don't miss away. Una the car up, una the argue, una know where it go, or una the advise them, everything is under control. What is everything is under control? So what is happening now? Why is it happening? Komelani, when women don't come up, they can't talk. You say, oh, they say you are compromised. Or it's wrong, or is Komelani, you are not honest. You are not honest.
Yeah.
Now you come up again with fund drive, ANSC or ANCS or whatever. What is all this fund drive for? We don't want this fund drive. Ambazonia doesn't want this fund drive.
Country people.
Stop it. Komelami, stop it. Any fund drive should...
I don't stop that audio because it no be half as interesting as the news way. It don't just flash enter for my phone. I want to digest the news properly. My contributor them na kumkum news. Una no say kumkum news. Na always the best thing. So Sulem Rufus. It don't join. It don't. What I be fighting for Usa. So one day they don't kumkumai some. But I know I'm be too distracted. I didn't see a die body for my phone right now, so they don't kumkumai someone. They don't just enter my phone. So kumkum has been distributed. I don't know exactly where because I know I'm be distracted. I know one for stop motor for find out. But now the kumkum news that way, it don't just enter my phone right now. So as they talk, the kumkum distributors, they need to sleep. Fantastic news and fantastic black legism. Which way would it do? It be very important and it be vital. As I don't always talk my contributor, make I give una my own final say before we wrap up this live broadcast. Play our Kumkum anthem, Cameroon national anthem, and then we call it a day. I thank una plenty for all man we don't join me today for this live broadcast. I want to apologize once again for coming late because I be make advert say this, so we'll start at 5:30 p.m. Cameroon time, but I come around 5:35, 5:36 or so. Now condition it make Jangara a back bend, but the main important thing I say countryman it come live and we don't worry when I don't listen to all the audios then where they come out from Amber World and whatnot. Fantastic. Now I want to thank all una where una don't create fake Facebook account. Una join me for Facebook for fight Amazonia terrorism. Now the only thing that way I don't always and I don't ever ask any person to do. I never ever ask some person for risky life. I never ask some person to go meet up another person face to face. No. I tell una say when I create a fake Facebook account, Kame will fight Amazonia terrorism for Facebook. And una fit take una eye una chop Christmas today, una see the result of our hard work. Una see the confusion where it in Amberland, the Amber World. Una see the level of infighting, snake bite snake, all of those things are not for be possible without you and me, or at least enough for be accelerated to this extent. Where within 5 years, they get about 7 or so-called presidents. They get 3 so-called internet governments. Yeah, they get 3 internet governments. Plus, Ayabacho own branch when also government because they call it A-Gov. See, the A-Gov, now government. Amazonia governing council, the govern weighty. Okay, now government, where you call it a president of. Okay, then you get a Kwanga for that side and the rest. Without you and me, were input, where would you put them? And as we don't talk, we know the work for the Cameroon government. We the work now for ourselves. We the work now for a better Cameroon. Now it's that way we're interested in lying. Okay, so many person not enter this fight thinking say this so you do some other person a favor. No, me I fully 100% believe say this so I do now myself a favor. Okay, and now what I don't tell when I say. No person, no recruit you for join black legism. Now, Amazonia terrorists themselves, they send you invitation letter. No other person. And now they're here for this fight. Me, I will also help you one way or the other with advice, with the produced material where now you as a foot soldier, you take them, go distribute them, you share them, make it go far and wide. Okay. Now one of the ways in that one person go watch, we collaborate amazingly with other people. Then we share information amongst ourselves, which is fantastic. You don't need to know my face, I don't need to know who you be, but we still work and we still collaborate together. And one of the things in this way, I don't see a few people they knock their heads about, say this so they get disagreements and whatnot. And now one of the things in this way, me I be want for avoid them right from the beginning. People they do their own message come to man, they say we need to get a black leg reunion or something like that, black leg conference or whatever. Me I be discourage them right from the beginning. Where some person suggest that one, me I discourage them. Me I ask the person, say you way you want make black legs, they come congregate for one place, for one roof or whatever, like Amber, which way they be call and say consortiums them. You where you want that kind of thing to happen, okay? Explain for me how that one it go accelerate what blacklegism. Explain that for me. Where today way you know fit achieve them today with blacklegism. Say for example, you were there Kejem Felixo and Mohammed Yaya. Tell me which way una two, una no fit do am anonymously and succeed for destroying Ambazona terrorism. Which way una no fit do am now, where una fit only do am if una meet up face to face and get to know each other personally. What is it? Nothing. Una just want meet up face to face because una want chop beans. Na lie. Una want start a boyfriend, girlfriend sleep with each other and then cause friction and then bring infighting and division. When I think so, they like Amber, we not they like Ambazona terrorists. We can never be like them. We get brains. And now why that way I say, stay anonymous. Can I your mommy will born you? I don't even give you a plus strategy. Create the fake Facebook account, and charity begins at home. The number one target of your terrorism where you get to start with, now your mommy and your papa and your cousins them, threaten them, terrorize them, especially the one the way they support Ambazona terrorism, okay? Threaten for sunshine them with your fake Facebook account. They don't need for no say na you. Curse them. They don't need for no say na you. Pick your phone or that Facebook account. Call your mommy, talk say, I be Amber for Alabukam, I be General Viper, I be General Poison Snake. I can't kidnap you now. Terrorize them, make them, inoculate them, make them understand today so there is such a thing. Ma tell una weti. Inoculation, it means for una way una know sabi big grammar. Inoculation, it means say you take na vaccination. Inoculation and vaccination are almost the same thing. What is the vaccine? All we don't know about vaccine because of the coronavirus pandemic. We don't come now. Make I take that advantage of coronavirus for pass across this message. When you hear say they give a person a vaccine, make I explain for now. Wait that one it actually be a vaccine na a dormant form of the virus itself. What I mean I say they detect the virus itself, they detect the coronavirus, they either mutate them or they cause the virus to be dormant, which means say it not going to be harmful to you, and then they inject you with that virus. Why do they do that? Because when your immune system identify that virus, it go start for fight them. It be natural. Your immune system it go develop immunity towards that virus, towards that foreign object, foreign body where it dey inside you. Okay, your immune system it go generate a defense mechanism for protect you against that virus. But that virus it not cause harm to you because now the dormant version or not one way they don't mutate and for the way it not go fit cause you any harm. Now wait that way inoculation be when they give you a vaccine, they actually inject you sometimes with the live virus or bacteria. Okay, now why that way? When I know about chicken pox now, when I don't ever hear say some person catch chicken pox twice. Why you not ever catch chicken pox twice? Now because the first time when you catch chicken pox, your body, your immune system, it come up with a defense mechanism for protect you against that bacteria or virus. So the next time where it identify that virus, it already get a defense mechanism, it defend you against that virus. So the first time when you get chicken pox, that is your vaccination. Okay, now your vaccination that in the make you no go ever get chickenpox again. So when you see say your family it be vulnerable for Amazonian terrorist cold calling or whatever, where they go call you, talk say I be general this, general that, send me money, and your family members they send them, call them every week, terrorize them like that, make them to the extent where they become fed up. It means that you don't inoculate them, you don't show them how stupid, how fake the Amazonian terrorism be. Okay, next time even that the real Ambana call them, they go caution, hang up on the phone, inoculate them, give them the vaccination. Okay, create fake Facebook account. The first target where you get to target them with your fake account. Now your family members, charity begins at home. Even your woman, my own family member, they don't tire me no. Every time I create new fake Facebook account, I target now one family member or the other. I dey send a message today. One time my family member a copy message where I send them for you using my fake account. A copy the message, drop them for our family group. Talk say, hey, Amber, they threaten me. What can I do? They talk say they know my name. Of course I know your name. I know a woman name. I know a picking name. I know a house. I know all that information. I started threatening you with all that information. Create plus fake WhatsApp. Take a number, copy, I'm sending for day. Terrorize it. Yeah, my own family, my own blood. Terrorize it so they not even sleep for us again in the fear. In the end, I can't tell you say na me I be do other thing them. I tell you say that is how easy it be for any shumbu, for sure any corner in the world, it affect your life. You the panic, you the fear, you the shake. That is how easy it is. You know, my brother learned sense from that day. He learned sense. Now any shumbu way call you in the name of Amber, he want talk 1, 2, 3, he don't block and delete and find place you don't end of the year. Now so because I don't inoculate you, I don't prepare you. And the way when me I be taken for terrorize here, if you not say oh no come. If you not saying at the end of the world that. You understand? That is how you have to do. Create a fake Facebook account to the extent where your own wife, your own woman, is not supposed to even know say na you. Okay? Create the fakest fake Facebook account. Can make you fight Amazonian terrorism. I don't need to know who you be. I don't need to know your name. Some people they message Countryman, they say, Countryman, my name is David. I am a gendarme. I work in Bamenda. I ask, say, did I ask you? First question, I ask you your name. Small time tomorrow something will happen. You will start to suspect, say, maybe now me, I don't leak your name, go give some person. But wait, if you know before tell me your name in the first place, this wahala will not for there for inside this situation. Why you tell me your name? Who asked you? That question that I ask the man, entire life. Entire life. I ask to say, who asked you? You try to impress me? Who asked you? You can't give me information, Gian. If you not get information, good. If you can't collect information, I collect them. Can't collect them. I Gian for free of charge. I didn't charge me you for dash information. So where to be your own? You want to tell me your name? You want to tell me who's where you did? You want to tell me your job, your profession? You want why are you telling me this thing? How is that information relevant? How is that information going to help me in destroying Amazonian terrorism? If you tell me say you be B, I understand that information can be relevant in the destruction of Amazonian terrorism. I understand that. But if you tell me your name, how does that information help me in destroying Amazonian terrorism? Do I need to know your name? No. If you tell me say Countryman save my number, I say good. Someone can say Countryman save your number, I say okay, saved. It don't say but Countryman you don't know my name. I said do I care? I don't save your name as black leg number 133. That's all I care. Have I saved your name? Yes. Why do you want to know my name? Why do I need to know your name? No one needs only give information on a need to know basis. If the person no need for know the information, by virtue of you divulging that information, you are wasting your time. It means that you do something where it not be necessary for doing. So why are you wasting your time? Do not do something that was not needed. So tell me again, why do you go around introducing yourself to people? One, they never even ask you. Okay? Create fake Facebook account. Even when some person asks you, say, what is your name? Tell the person, say, that is none of your business. It ends there. What is your name? None of your business. What are you? The FBI? What are you? What is my name? How is my name going to change. For example, some person will message me, they want give me intel, but they want tell me, say, oh, countryman, I am a teacher in this school. I ask to say, who asked you? All I care about is the information. If it's authentic, it could prove itself. Like how me, I don't tell now. People that respect me, they follow my information right to the level of presidency for the country. But they don't even know who I be. Before we meet up face to face, they do not know who I was. They don't even know. Because what they care about now the authenticity of the message. Okay? Because when they go do their own research, when they follow up, they go see and say they so not true. Where this and then everything what they talk it come to pass. Everything I talk it come to pass. That one, now all that one need that it prove me right. That's all I care about. And themselves over time, they go see and say, wait, where this guy they talk now the truth. I need to provide evidence. For example, when I tell now say they don't compromise some shumbu for Allah Bukam, I tell now say pictures are loading. Give me small time. Within 24 hours, I go show now the pictures. If you like, you believe. I know be church. I know be pastor. I know be Chris Anu or Sakoi Kome or Johnny Gewan or Christensa Asyong or Asong, where they call themselves pastors. I know be pastors. As a matter of fact, like some person one called me the other time they asked me about my religion. Question number one: is that your business? Someone they called me say, "Countryman, may God bless you." I talk say, "Leave my God to me and my God." That one not a business between you. It not concern you. No pray for me. I get my own mouth, I go pray for me. Okay? No pray you for me. No thank you God for me. No talk, may God bless me. Leave me alone to God. Give me the information or come and receive the information and then share it. That's all I care about. I don't want praises. I don't want rewards. I don't want recognition. Leave all of that out. Share the message. Sensitize our people then. Make them get more sense. Save their lives. And our mission it be accomplished. Nothing no day where you could do. Where you achieve a more. If black legs, they congregate, they sit on, they drink mimbo together, they rub shoulders with each other. We do not go anywhere except planning to be like Amba Shumbu them. Before you want to know, they start to say, hey, this one don't sleep with this one. This one don't sleep with that one. Why would I think say they so? The Amba Shumbu, they don't get that kind of talk about we. They be trying. They be trying for talk and one time. Where the very first time ever where I became Cameroon after I don't start do country people for 2018 I be 2019 I be Cameroon. They go propose about Facebook. They say, oh, countryman be sleep with Susie Sparks, this and that. I accepted. I agree. Not true. Now fine picking. Some bad day agree. But themselves they will cause stop and why? Because themselves, then one, they don't get picture, they don't get evidence, and they say and then no person no go even first believe them. And then even if they believe them, so what? So what? Me, I never ever take IC Susie Sparks. And it does not matter, but we collaborate every single day. If Susie Sparks message me, waiting for midnight, say, countryman, oh, you get this video, you get this and that, I go tell you, say, yes, 1 second, wait. I go for my laptop, I search them, I WhatsApp them to you. We work together. I don't need for no face. I don't need for no who's how we be. We still work together. I can't Cameroon go. So this back there Yaoundé, me are there Yaoundé. Me I deliberately make the conscious decision not to meet with you. Because I know which way it could bring. Unnecessary distractions. Very, very unnecessary. It no go enhance our collaboration or our black legacy in any way at all, except for bring confusion, unnecessary tension, and all of those things. It's unnecessary. So make una wise up, my country people them.
Hail, hail, hail the Kumkumasa, we the Cameroonians, we pledge our loyalty. Kumkumasa, Kumkumasa, you shall free our country from terror, and your blessing shall be like the stars above. The Most High God shall be your guide.
My countryman, our Igwe, I hear you. Igwe, time don't over too long for the way Amber and if you remember anything again from the past. Igwe, I just remember how they talk about this, their dialogue thing, them like public committee them for dialogue table. I remember where the government be really send minister them right from these boys their doorstep. Minister they leave their comfort zone for Yaoundé, go right for Europe, for go talk for this Amber fools them. Try to calm down the tension. They tell the minister and say they don't go. But they forget they don't already go, they never come back again. But the funny again say now still them they come back today again talk about dialogue for neutral ground, dialogue for neutral ground. But they forget that minister they be carried for their own neutral ground where they be the talk for dialogue with them, they drive them. Now which neutral ground again where they want the dialogue again? So if you say the government may be a fool for spend all that money, send this minister them. Go right for their comfort place where they do. They can't drive this party. I remember where this minister of defense, this other minister in charge of lawyers them, Lawyer Isu, this part go for Belgium. This guy they don't leave this part for talk. They drive it, talk, kind talk for you. Even some of these analysts they be for TV station they talk how the government don't deny for listening to people then. The government no one dialogue. Then don't forget that this government really go right from Europe for go talk with this Cameroonian and this Ambazonia them. They forget that now still dialogue with that government be carry them right from here when they go right for Europe for go talk with them. They drive this government no one here for them. But it done me today how this analysts they call themselves and waiting analysts them. They can't talk how the government don't deny for dialogue with the beginning. They don't forget. So they feel the government to no be noted what they do. Now the government don't deny to say no go dialogue. Maybe bring the dialogue, not deny for dialogue, don't deny no dialogue with them. They don't cry now. That will probably the kid and the Igwe, all thing where you don't talk all thing. I'll be one of the first people where they will be listening to your audio, your video them. One of the first people that Amber vs Cameroon. Me I'll be one of the first. If I tell you say and me I start sharing because you start talk exactly what you have to talk. My small brothers they will be there for Cameroon. I will tell them. Time when your voice start calm, I start share that your audios them. I start share them for them. All things where you talk calm, don't come to pass. So tell me now I tell you say even things that in my life where when I listen how you advise me, they are small brother them. And they cry. Say if that one then too they be here, all these things will be tell them. Like some of them now so they don't enter their grief. But the thank you say your involvement with these things don't help some of we. Don't help some of we don't know say truly. Will not be lost. Yeah, some of our small ideas will be getting be fine. Yeah, but don't forget, say the dialogue with the government be go dialogue with them that Europe for that neutral ground where they be talk they never hear. That dialogue no go ever do again. And other TV analysts there they say they be political witty. But they don't forget say they don't already carry that dialogue go right for you. They deny. So no dialogue no dey again with the government again. The government just dey now go do that kunkum way talk, pound that kunkum. Already pound every day for them. Thank you, Igwe.